What do you think, Aditi? Will the Steelers sign Diontae Johnson this summer?
I personally question why there has been. Look, it was very obvious, and again, we talked about this last week, that Minkah had to get done first. You had to know how much money Minkah would cost. Minkah was the priority, all of that. But that doesn't mean that you can't also just have kind of loose conversations at the same time with Diontae's representation. Like, okay, we're kind of thinking in this range, and then they come back and say, well, we're thinking in this range.
They haven't even done that?
No, there's been nothing. Nothing.
Like no contact, like, hey, we want to talk contract, but we got to do this first? Not even that?
No, the only thing has been that we have this priority, and once we take care of this priority, then we can have a conversation.
But we don't even know if it's a guarantee that they'll have that conversation now that that priority's been taken care of, correct?
We don't know that. But, so I'm saying all of this. So I sort of found it a little bit alarming, a little bit weird. Like, why not just, sure, like there's a window of time where you sort of sit here and say, okay, they're getting a new general manager, so there's a little bit of a transition, and you get space for that. And okay, yeah, of course Minkah is a priority in some ways, and okay, fine. But it still sort of felt like maybe you even say, like, we want to make something happen, we just have to do this. And there just has not been, from what I was told, anything even remotely substantive.
What?
But today, I just talked to somebody within the Steelers organization who told me, oh no, Diontae and Chris Boswell are up next.
In what order?
I was not given an order.
Did they say
I was texted Boz and Diontae, but I also thought that was kind of by alphabetical order.
Did they say they're up next as in those are deals that will get done, or they're up next as those are conversations the Steelers will have?
No, those are the deals that get done, and maybe it takes until camp. Maybe it's into camp. Maybe it's, nothing too major happens right now.
But Diontae's getting a deal and Boswell's getting a deal.
Correct. Or that there is a desire to see deals being made. Or that there is intent on the Steelers' part to negotiate deals.
Aditi, do you think that Diontae Johnson will stage a hold-in if his contract isn't done by the time we get to July 27th?
I don't think he has
style.
The leverage to do that. I don't think he has the leverage. I don't think that he will do a hold-in. And this is just me speculating. I wouldn't take off the table that maybe there's something about the way he practices or, I don't know. There could be something. But I just don't see that being his style. He was here for minicamp. He showed up for minicamp. At the end of the day, he wants to play. And at the end of the day, what he said to me is, if I don't get a deal and I have to ball, I'll ball. And it's just like, okay, so then you're fighting for a deal. And it would make it harder to fight for a deal for the Steelers. I know that he has to feel like the Steelers already know what they have. I don't need to keep proving myself. They know exactly what they have in me. But if I need to go show who I am to 31 other teams, okay, fine. Great, I will.